Hi. Oh, itchy eye. Good afternoon. I almost said good morning. um, Hi. I did see that. I'm sorry it didn't play. I had it muted for a second. I was watching a video. Um, because I'm gonna be doing Planet Zoo, so I'm gonna have me learning some stuff. Why? Okay, lots of pop-ups today. Hi, Lana. I just closed it. My dog just opened the door. One of the things I wanted to do today, I'll make sure my mic's on. One of the things that I wanted to do today was play Planet Zoo because I just want to have like a chill day. I hope you're well. I feel like we haven't heard from you in a long time. So, yeah, I hope you're well. Lana, I'd really appreciate. Okay, she's just gonna keep going in and out. Bat house. I want to figure out how to do like a bat house, but I've seen people do it like invisible, kind of like not invisible, but like some of the pieces bat houses come with are like invisible, and I just okay, add him up. He's one of the bigger so if you hear anything, like I'm just looking up because I feel like I've looked at this before, but it was a while ago. Like I understand you need to do some of these. I mean, I like to think I'm okay. You look so mature. Oh, with my what? I don't understand what that means. What with my glasses and stuff on? Pretty intense surgery right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I was gonna ask what you had done, but if you don't want to say, that's fine. I don't want to like press if that makes you uncomfortable. I guess. I don't really think I've changed. I'm just really tired today. Had a bit of a rough night last night, but that just happens. Chronic illness stuff. The lighting. Also, my hair is like super staticky today, and I'm debating because it keeps getting in like my eyes and my mouth, and I'm like, just stop, just work with me. Some days your hair is just like, I'm not listening. I'm gonna just do weird shit. So I know a lot of people in Planet Zoo for the creators are like they have a lot of the packs. I don't because that's very expensive. I do have a good amount of them though. This isn't like Sims where they're horribly expensive at least, but it is still like nickel and diming you to death. Like a way someone ages without looking older, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know, maybe I look older. I don't know. I am I mean, as of November, at late November, I'm another year older, so yeah. But like, do I have any more body armor left? Or did I drink it all? I have some left, yes. But I am ready for spring. I'm sick of having like dry skin from winter and combating it because man, even using a lot of moisturizer, I still have like chronically dry skin. So I'm really looking forward to when it gets warmer out so I cannot have dry, itchy skin. Grown to yourself. Maybe just more comfortable. Also, the flannel I feel like helps a lot. The flannel look. Also, flannels are really comfortable and really easy to put on for people who have joint issues. Like I learned that when I had shoulder surgery, and then recently finding flannels. This one's oversized. This is way too big for me, but it kind of works because then I can just be leisurely in it. And then I have another one that's technically a kid's flannel, but it fits me really well. So I just wear it. Lana, puppy, can you make up your mind where you're gonna lay down? You keep opening the door all the way. Almost all the way down. God, she's so cute. She can get away with anything. She's just looking at me with her ears back and wiggling her tail. Like, I'm just doing me. It's just like, she keeps letting the sun in. She's someone every day often versus just once in a while. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it has been a while, and I hope you recover well from your surgery. I know that can suck. I have a hip MRI in 2 days, and it makes me feel really old, but it's because I keep having subluxations or whatever. I forget what they're called. It's not like a true dislocation, And I've had them for pretty much forever, like for a very long time, but they've gotten a lot worse lately, and it's like gotten really painful to like walk at times. So I'm having to get looked at because my doctor's like, well, we got to make sure you didn't tear whatever long word that is there, or that you don't have hip dysplasia. So we're going to look into that because you've never actually been assessed. No one's ever looked at your hips before. So I'm like, yeah, that makes about sense, because they looked at my back and they're like, yeah, your back's fine. I'm like, great. Then where it's like, where is all this like coming from? You've never walked sublations. Okay. You've never walked correctly in your life. I'm sorry. I just want to like do things again. I'm like trying to figure out how to build this dang bat house, right?
Can view.
God, why are they so good and so quick at building?
Now again, we're using the conservation pieces. You will see me matching the color scheme.
I don't have the conservation pack, and that's where everyone, I feel like all of these Planet Zoo YouTubers use the plaster pieces for like everything, and I don't have those. And I'm like, do I bother getting them? Because there will be a second Planet Zoo coming out, I think this year. I think much later this year, like maybe Q3 or 4, but I'm pretty sure it's coming out this year. Maybe it. So I'm like, do I bother spending any more money? I also don't. I'm already buying. I'd rather not, because I'm buying Resident Evil 9, and that's going to be $70. Where? How? Teach me your ways.
All the speed build videos are in the certain
Teach me your ways, YouTuber.
Playlist. So go. I'm placing it here now.
I just want to know how you make this invisible. That's all.
To the same grid as the other building, so it lines up as best as I can, and then just adding the flooring, which you know what it can be like. It was a bit of a pain in the ass. The pathing system.
Yeah, I really hope. Okay. One of the big complaints, I should just show this screen. One of the big complaints with Planet Zoo is the pathing system, which I think a lot of people are hoping gets revamped for the second one. But being that Planet Coaster 2 is not done super well, I have my reservations about Planet Zoo 2. It's not that I'm not super excited. Like, I like Planet Coaster a lot. I like Planet Zoo a lot more. And I play the shit out of it. I have a lot of hours, not as many. I still have more hours in Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas, and a couple other games. And I'm getting really into Helldivers lately, which is shocking, because that's, for all intents and purposes, Helldivers shouldn't be the kind of game I like, but I fucking love it. How much is it? Can you do a jank version without it? So no, you can't do a jank version without it if you don't, because it's a specific type of piece. And it's like, you don't need them to make a building. It's just, if you want to make a certain type of building, you have to have the DLC. There's no way to get around it. And that bothers me, because it's kind of like, you know how The Sims has like 400 DLCs, except theirs are super goddamn expensive. I think Planet Zoos vary. Their DLCs vary in price. Like, I think if they're on sale, it's not bad, because that's where I've literally gotten almost all his DLCs on sale. I wait because I don't like to spend full price. That's a really pretty one too, and I don't have that one. They're usually like $10. Sometimes I think there's like 1 or 2 that are a little bit less, and then there's 1 or 2 that are a little bit more. They range from like basically $10 to $12. The most expensive one I think is $12, and the cheapest one, I thought they had one that was $5. Maybe, nope, they're all $10. They're all $10 to $12. But the ones that are $12, like, I already got, like, they came with, because my husband pre-ordered the game for me a long time ago, and it came with those particular DLCs. So yeah, $10 is not terrible. I just wish they came with more animals each. It'd be really nice. But yeah, they need fucking plaster pieces should have been like in the main game, and then we're spending all this money on DLCs, and it's just like, okay, so when Planet Zoo 2 comes out, what are we getting? Because you spend all this money on DLCs, and it's probably not gonna, I mean, they're gonna have new pieces and new animals for sure, but for anyone who bought all the DLCs, I feel like some of those pieces should transfer over. A lot of the DLCs are not just for animals either. They're for people who really like building stuff from scratch, or adding things to it. I like to, one of my things that I've really wanted is like aquariums, which they don't have, and like purely aquatic animals, which they don't have. Your closest you're going to get is a lot of penguins and reptiles, which is why I have a lot of reptiles in my zoo, because I love semi-aquatic and fully aquatic creatures in zoo games like this. Obviously I don't expect them to have whales and shit, but like fish would be nice. Can we just get some fish? Maybe some like reef sharks that are fairly small, some nurse sharks, like that all be really cool. Some jellyfish, stuff like that. I don't expect to see orcas or dolphins or any of that, but even if I do, I feel like people shouldn't get upset because it is just a video game. I don't approve of that stuff in real life. I don't want to see orcas in zoos and stuff or in SeaWorld, but in a game, I don't feel like it's that bad. However, I just feel like the amount of space you would need for Planet Zoo to have an orca, considering the amount of space you need to polar bears need like half the space in your zoo. It ain't gonna be worth it. Don't put orcas if they allow it. I doubt they will though, because they have made like, I thought, a stance on that, saying that they won't have like that. But and then they can't put prehistoric creatures in here, which people also wanted to see because they're actually under contract through Universal, and it's an NDA that they had to sign, so they're not allowed to put any prehistoric or dinosaurs because of the other game that they had worked on, the other game series, which is Jurassic World, and that sucks because they made those games. They're not allowed to put any prehistoric creatures in here. Like Zoo Tycoon had prehistoric creatures, and you're not allowed to do that in here, so that sucks. I don't know. They have a lot of packs, dude. I don't have, let's see. I wish it would just show me the ones I don't have instead of the mixture of the ones. Can you just show me a list instead of featured, please? That would, the DLC has not been created any lists. Ugh, Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo, you can do better. Yes, you do. Okay, here they are. They have to scroll all the way down. I have one less than I thought I did, actually, for some of this stuff. No, okay, I have all the bottom ones. I don't have the Africa pack. I don't have the Europe pack. I don't have Conservation pack, which I think that's the one with the plaster pieces that I need. I don't have Grasslands. I don't have Arid, and I don't have Eurasia, Barnyard, Zookeeper's Animal Pack, which is another really cool one. You get a lot of building pieces from. America's Animal Pack and the Asia Animal Pack. I don't have any of those, and some of those, like the last three there, were all fairly recent. Well, no, because the Zookeeper one came out in 2024, but the Asia Animal Pack came out last year, and that was, you know, somewhat recent. So I have like half of them. Which is surprising. Holy shit. I have half of the packs basically, and it would cost, Jesus, that makes me wonder how much this would cost if I bought them all. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would cost me $100 before tax for the rest of them. Okay, that's I have the Twilight pack. That's one of the few I bought as soon as it came out. Like, I had to have it. There's jack-o'-lanterns in it. Holy shit. I used to have a zoo that was just a witchy zoo, and I accidentally deleted it. That was really disappointing, but it's okay because it wasn't super flushed out. And the other thing is, like, I don't want to always build my pieces from scratch. I do like to just have some prefabs to make it easier on my life, especially since sometimes my fingers hurt and the keyboard is hard. So, like, and unfortunately, a lot of people take the Twilight pack and combined a lot of those pieces with the pieces from, I think it's the Conservation pack that has the plaster. They like to combine plaster to kind of do that Germanic Halloween vibe look. If you know what I'm talking about. Twilight pack is mostly just Victorian look, kind of with like, it's a lot of stonework too. It's very cool. I need to find a place in my zoo to put that, and I'm working towards it. It just, right now it's called Paradise Park. It's very tropical looking, but I'm gonna have a little Halloween area, which is, it's gonna be small. I'm planning on only doing like a gift shop, a coffee shop, and a bat house, and probably raccoons in it. A couple smaller species, and then a coffee house, and like I said, in a souvenir like stand or a really small souvenir hut, because you can make like these big shops. I want to make a shop that's bigger than just what the prefabs are, but I want to still make it not overwhelmingly huge. Currently, because I do a lot of sandbox mode. I do some park management, but I don't stick with it too often. I love sandbox mode. Oh my god, I love sandbox mode. So I want to see. I'll load up the game. I'm also doing this because my parts. I have an SSD card that's not in yet, but the parts I ordered to put it in for the screw don't actually fit into the thing in my motherboard, so I had to order separate ones, and I'm hoping these ones fit, because if so, I can get it in today, and then I can transfer my games over to the SSD. And because there's 2 games I want to re-download and play, but I can't do them well without an SSD. Silent Hill 2 remake will run much better on an SSD. Oh my god, thank you. You're very sweet. You don't have to. I know you don't have like girl, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Oh my god, you're getting me. Oh, it comes with an Aurochs and an axolotl. Oh, and the name I can't pronounce horse, the Przalski's horse. I try not to say it. You're gonna make me cry. Oh wait, oh no, I hit the wrong button. I hit play now. Don't play now. Don't play now. I have YouTube up. It'll crash. Thank you. Wait, did it install? I don't know if it installed. I don't know if I hit install. I think it automatically installed. Planet Zoo, your new DLC has been added to the game. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so sweet. Oh, you're recovering from, but I like bats. I can build the bat conservation, yes. I can. I do like bats. Let me see. Because I don't know what Brain, we're okay. We're working now. God, that comes with like. I'm trying to make it not do that. Oh, it's all okay. That makes sense. They're all endangered animals too. Oh my god, dude, I can't. I know like the bigger species are really impressive that it comes with too, but the axolotls are so goddamn cute. I want to make a breeding program with them. And it comes with a new scenario piece, which is the non-sandbox thing. So you can like, I don't know what that one's gonna be. And then we get fig trees and sunflowers? I didn't know this pack came with fig trees and sunflowers. Holy shit. I didn't know it came with fruiting, specifically fruiting ones too. So they'll look at they'll look bad. Oh, the ADHD, you just go for it. Yeah. My exhibits aren't like the lady designers or add 'em ups. Like obviously theirs are more impressive, I would say. But oh my god, ecologically clean buildings. Oh, does that mean we get more solar powered options too? Recycled glass for outhouses, like bathrooms. We can make outhouses. Wait, that's the one thing I'm very surprised. Why can we do outhouse? What? Outhouses, guys. We can make outhouses. Do you want? I don't know if they're usable. They're probably, the outhouses I assume are probably just decoration. They're probably not usable because I would imagine they're not usable, but we'll find out. Oh, we'll find out. And also I know I've titled this with flamingos. You're going to see the problem with the flamingos here soon. I made their exhibit too elaborate and they hate me for it. They hate me for it. Apparently flamingos are super simplistic creatures and just want like very flat rocks and a large pool of very shallow water, and that's it. And also it has to be a fairly small exhibit and it has to be circular, because if they can't see another flamingo within the range. Hamsters and sunflowers, yes. I want to see. Let me make sure I can do the bat house correctly.
And then we're going to cover it anyway.
Well, no, I see this. Add them up. Let me know how you make it invisible. You make it invisible in this one, right?
Walk on the floor as long as the natural path.
There's the plaster pieces. God, you can change their color.
What I've showed before.
You can change the color of the plaster pieces and add wood beams around them. They look fucking. Plaster pieces are the most versatile thing in this whole fucking game.
I've got a tutorial on how to build.
Which I think is why like literally everyone who like who's partnered with like Planet Zoo uses this pack almost exclusively, This and the Twilight one.
Step-by-step tutorial. So if you've not seen it, go and check it out. But I'm using that same method.
I see. Are you not covering this? Look, show me how to... Maybe he's using the outline first, and then he's gonna make it invisible. I guess that would make sense, because you do need to know. Yeah, no, he just didn't. Wait, dude, go back. I didn't see you go.
It just works well with, or maybe butterflies. It don't work well. I would use glass pieces for the.
Wait, you went too fast. What did you put? I didn't see. Can we slow it down?
And it just works well with, or maybe.
Request exhibit animal. Wait, does it automatically go invisible? Do you see? Gonna rest for real quick before meds take me out. Okay. You get some rest. I will try to post some pictures or in my Discord of the bats and axolotls that I'm going to be putting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. My face is all red. Thank you so much.
Butterflies.
Okay. Oh, solid walls. Oh, that's how they do it. I understand now. Oh my goodness.
It don't work well. I would use.
Okay, so they go to none.
Use glass pieces for the, if I was doing a walk-through butterfly exhibit. But if you are doing it.
Okay, because you want to have just one side, and then that's the walkthrough. Okay, so this is where they walk. This is where you can actually place stuff, and then they're making. Oh. I wonder how big mine is, because do you need to have the plaster piece? You probably still need a thing, right? So you want to place it, and before you make it invisible, start building so you know where your limit is, I assume, because that looks like... Can you make this part invisible? Kind of the flappy
like
bits?
The sloth and the bat like we're doing today, then I would suggest using mesh. It just looks the best, and it looks like...
It does look good, I will say, the mesh. What, you delete? Oh no, it's just invisible.
The mesh piece as well. I didn't want to go straight up and straight across. In the straight.
I have to figure out what kind of bats I'm gonna put in, because there's different bat species.
Again, using the same color scheme. And this is what I mean.
I want to make a temple cave.
Adding everything together, making sure this one piece is together. And once it's together, look how easy it is to duplicate. Just select.
Oh yeah, you're just duplicating it.
It's over. Just pulling the mesh down as well, so it covers the bottom part, and just adjusting the first part. Don't go adjusting all of it. Remember, if you've got one piece, you've got them all. It's all about duplicating in this game for stuff.
Yeah, I know I've done that. I want to see the final.
But it will look something like this. How easy is that? Once you've got one piece, you've got them all.
And then I see we're going to fill out...
actual building. So this is going to be our entrance building where our guests...
Do you cover up the flappy? Oh, you did. I could put a coffee house after they exit. Or before. No, after. Because you don't want to bring coffee into the bat house.
Download it and use it in your own builds.
Oh, he lets you download it.
We've got an
I want to see how you furnish the inside. And by that, I mean plant.
For this habitat. So it kind of looks like a bat cave, doesn't it? And then outside we added some foliage.
But aren't you going to put anything else besides that? Or is this strictly
on the outside of the actual exhibit, we added, made very easy for me to do.
Okay, fruit. It's very simple, honestly.
And it was just about gap filling. We had to just fill all the gaps on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, which were missing. So I did this with the mesh.
There's like these pieces up here too. I have to figure out what those are.
Consuming part of this build, because it was a pain in the ass to line everything.
Yeah, but it was a pain in the ass. It usually is.
Add the obvious glass.
Okay, we get. I think I already have glass blocks. Can you show me how you furnished? Okay, so you had all the stuff put up, and then has the back wall, and then that's the path. And then on either side, he got like the sand, and then this beautiful, that's beautiful. And then this is, he put that looks so good, my dude. Isn't this just inspiring? Like, oh my goodness, looks so good. I'm gonna do mine way different, but also this little piece is like a little hut where they exit. Oh, it looks so good because he did, you know, extra wood here and then paneling. I might just keep this up for like a reference. Not that I'm gonna do it the same by any means. But just, you know, a reference piece is nice. Okay, without further ado, now we're inspired. We have to be inspired because we're gonna have to deal with flamingos and they're a pain in the ass. And I'm probably gonna get rid of the flamingos, or at least put them in storage until I have a different habitat built for them, because they hate their current one because it's not a perfect circle. It's not a circle at all, but I now know why so many people put them in mostly circular habitats, because they're a pain in the ass to work with otherwise, because they have to be able to see the rest of the flock. Honestly, flamingos are just difficult. I'll probably like download. I have one. I need to look at some other exhibits that I can just pre-download and be like, there, because I don't want to deal with you guys. Like, I'm done. I've tried to build so many different habitats for them, and they always hate it. I can never get them to be happy. I thought surely flamingos would be an easy thing to keep happy. No, gharials are, and I thought that would be hard, but I have like the most successful gharial breeding program on the fucking planet in this game, apparently, because they nonstop produce babies. I think I have like 50 gharials in the exhibit, but because they're all young, it's fine, because they take forever to grow up. But now we have a thing so I can use plaster pieces, which has been, Also, sunflowers? I know that's such a small thing for some people, but sunflowers, holy shit. I wonder what animals will like sunflowers. I mean, sometimes if they're a fairly easy cared for animal, you can put a plant in there they don't like very much, and as long as you have other plants in there they do like, it's fine. Like my alligators, they don't give a shit. There's a lot of plants nearby they don't like. They're not in their habitat, but they're nearby, so like, we don't like that. But then I put a bunch of other things in there, like mangrove trees, and they're like, we love that. So it kind of, they just, it's a balance game. Because I'm going for a specific look, and not all of the animals I'm putting in. I also have anteaters. I never see them. I don't know where they're at. I know what exhibit they're in. I never see them. I don't even know if other people see them, because I have like 1,600 capybaras in this extremely large exhibit. I also have a lot of capuchin monkeys, and I don't know where the fuck they are either. I don't think they didn't escape, because I would have gotten a notification had they actually escaped. My gator habitat is not complete, and you're about to see why. I know I've been working on this before. I have redone some of the exhibits and areas a little bit. This is my American alligator exhibit, and there's my male. I think I have 3 in here. So this is my American alligator exhibit. I wonder what the volume is at. I want to make sure the volume is good, because it has fairly, okay, here we go. Soundtrack volume, sound effects volume, voice, okay. Just do it. Oh wait, that's 100. We probably just wanted that 100, right? We'll do that. Play soundtrack in pause mode only. That's weird, that says play soundtrack in pause mode only. I guess we'll keep that. Apply, okay. Resume. Now there are some changes when you make changes to an animal's habitat that you don't notice where they can go or traversal until you hit play for a few seconds, and then it'll update. It also update depending where they are in the habitat, so always take that with a slight grain of salt. You're gonna get a good idea of where they can go, but this is my American alligator habitat. This right side is a whole different habitat. I have it separated with glass so they can see what's on the other side, but they can't get to it, and they can also theoretically swim here. I was gonna make it so they could swim all the way across, but they can't do that. Obviously, because I have this gonna be a separate habitat, because the alligators don't actually need that big of a space, because you can only have so many. So this is their habitat. And a way for them to get up. They can get up these little, like, it's not actually steps, but they look like steps. And they can get up this, or they can get up here to get under the willow tree. I thought about making a tunnel for them, but I didn't do that. But yeah, this one just likes to hang out right here. It could be on top of this. It could be. It's not. I don't know why. And then this is their feeding thing. This is their little sandy area, so they can slide around. Hence, like, try to make it so like a path, like a more realistic path that they might traverse. And then there's cattails growing where they don't take the route. I don't know if that looks good. I'm not super happy with this corner. It's very plain, but the keeper has to be able to get in. So I put like a dirty path where obviously the keeper travels, where they're not over here often. So I put only light a light amount of stuff. I feel like I could probably cover this area in a lot more foliage, and I might do that eventually. And then also cover the wall with the temple wall with a special type of vines of some sort. I don't know, have my little mangroves everywhere, my big whatever trees, I don't know, my mud pit, which I went ahead and put a little bit of dirt around to cover up the skies, as I think that looks good. And then in their rest area, I put eggs. Those aren't, they don't actually, you won't see eggs in this, but I made sure that, you know, they look like they're producing eggs because I thought that would look good. And yeah, I might also copy and paste some of those eggs in a thing in here if I have room, just to be like educational. They're not actually educational, but you know, it looks cool. Where they would go, I might have to get rid of these stones and then I could put them in here. But yeah, I put a path in here. Paths, again, pathing is a pain in the ass. And then I fill in where there is grass. I put mulch in, and then I'm gonna put like either a fence or some sort of bottom part here to kind of like mark it off, and then you fill it in with flowers, and then it just works. It just looks good, you know. I didn't fill in that area, but that's fine. We're gonna put something else here. I should fill that in with dirt or something though, just to make it not... Actually, I know what we're gonna put there. Is it under nature? Gardening. Because I'm going for a very big conservation. Oh yeah, now I have the conservation flower pot mulch. Okay, so that's gonna be tiny. What's that? Conservation decorative lily pad. How? What the fuck? That's huge. Where does this go? What is this for? Oh, we're getting into the... We get to see what we have now. We have terracotta. That's nice. Okay, Dutchman britches. That's an interesting name for a plant. Okay, that's Flamingo Island. We might build, because, man, flamingos just hate life. We need to type in probably mulch. Okay, let's see what we can get. Why is it... We want to slightly... Yeah, that'll work. There we go. A little bit of mulch to fill in that green patch. It shouldn't, even if it did, you wouldn't see it. Okay. I like to make sure an area is covered. We also have no power over here, so any signs that need power or light won't have it, but that's okay. Having mulch and some greenery definitely helps. Okay. Let's see what we have for facilities. Or construction? What does it come with, actually, for I can filter it out. Content pack. Let's see. Now we can view everything. Oh my god, look what we get. Conservation staff room. That's okay, so yeah, all those pieces he was using, what's this? Why is this $154,000 for this entrance? It's supposed to be, isn't conservation stuff supposed to be cheaper? Jesus. The workshop is way cheaper. That's charming. God damn, I love the way that looks. This looks really cute. Is that information? What is that? Research. And then you have a large version of it. We have little picnic tables with a canopy. Oh, this is a little, okay. We have a lot of shop stalls. Ooh, they're so, I love that they did that. Is this the veterinary one? Yep. Honestly, this is really plain compared to the rest, but you know what? It doesn't have to be, not all of them have to be like this super huge thing. Like, this is so cool. Jesus. Okay, now that we've looked at facilities, we go to construction. Is it stuck on there? Yeah, it's stuck on there. Okay. We go to construction. We'll go to, no, don't go to favorites. I don't like, not brand, content pack, because I forget that you can do this, right? 3D printed wall. Oh, look at these. This is gonna, ooh. What is this? This is the 3D printed wall. That looks kind of cool. What? Ooh. Ooh. What else do we have? Conservation air conditioning. We get air conditioning. Well, that's what he was using for the panels. These. But he was like double stacking them, I believe. So we could do that, not on the temple, obviously, but for another habitat. We have the single blinds that go up to 4 meters. If you have like a gigantic thing. Box of cardboard apples. Okay, but these don't have... Okay, you have to put the apples in separately. Sunflower decals. Yes. Conservation hose cart. You could use that as like background decor. Insect hotel. What? Is this supposed to be like for bees? Oh, okay. Well, it's wood in there. Okay. I didn't know it came with this much stuff. Ooh. We can have a bunch of pumpkins! You get even more pumpkins! Holy crap. We get 3D... Hold up. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to rotate, please. Now I'm curious. Can we change the... Yeah, you can change to any color. You can also go to the color wheel. So we can make it black. Ooh. That looks cool. I like that. Okay, cool. We're about to have fun. Okay, okay. Let's go to nature. Exit out on the mulch. Go to filters. I mean content pack. Conservation. Yep. Oh yeah, we could look at the axolotl too. We are on... Let's go to all. There they are. Look at the sunflower. You can get a bigger thing of them, or you can get a single one. Oh my goodness. Asters. Ooh, those are pretty. The fig tree. Wait, no, this is a different tree. This is not the fig tree. Holy shit, that's big. It's not that expensive though. That's interesting. There's the figs. Cornflower. Is that the blue plant? Yeah, it is. Ooh. We got our figs. Oh my god. I wonder what would like this. Grassland, North America. Oh, so the gators might like this. We could put a tiny fig tree. We have our Korean pine. That's pretty lovely. It's huge. Yep, that's a huge one. Buttercups. Vine tomatoes. We can just put tomatoes and fog grass is cool looking. You know, we should go put this in the gator habitat where the grass... Why are you standing in the gator habitat, my dude? What the fuck? Dude, man, these people don't listen. We could put vine to... These are probably more decorative, honestly. They're North American. Or no, these ones aren't. I'm looking at all these flowers. These are red poppies. We have to be careful. We have to make sure. So the fig trees, they should theoretically like. Yeah. So we could put like a fig tree. God, I hope the gators like the fig tree. It's not a huge deal if they don't, but if they do... We could also put rocks, I suppose, around because there's no rocks around here. But we can do... Let's see, do we want a bigger... Oh my god. Oh, you can see the figs though. I want to make sure they can still navigate. This one might be slightly too large to fit. It's also low to the ground. Can the gators get under there? I mean, they're small enough. I feel like they could, I feel like the other one might just be too big. Okay, let's see. Do you have figs in you too? If you look really close, the little brown things, are the figs. I do wish I could put. I feel like that one would be. They're so small. They're like clipping in. I don't want them to clip. Where can we put you? That would be better. That would still be viewable. Oh, we do have this area. We could put a large fig tree right here. Oh! You think this is gonna be... That's too big. That's too big. Thank you! Thank you for the raid! I think this one will be fine, right? They could... Thank you for the raid! I'm sure you are! I don't remember what you were playing. Thank you for the raid. I hope you guys are all well. Ugg bought me the conservation packs, and I have really cool building pieces. Plus, I got fig trees and axolotls and fucking sunflowers, and I'm hoping the gators like them. I'm putting a medium-sized one. These are fruiting fig trees, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna put you right here. Y'all like fig trees, right? Let me look at Logan. He's my male. Let's see what you like. You like the fig trees? Oh, those are okay. So it doesn't matter because there's enough in here they do like, but I'm just seeing if they like figs. I'm not seeing the fig trees on here. Right here. Okay. Yep, they like fig trees. Good. This is and that's awesome. Yeah, she apparently she's recovering from surgery, so I think she went down to go take a nap, but I will send her screenshots later. This is my gator habitat. It is a work in progress. The right half, this is actually not their habitat. This is a whole different habitat. Obviously it's empty because there's nothing in it. This is just for the American alligator. There's 3 in here. And this was a bit of a pain in the ass to create this habitat, but I'm quite happy with the way it's turned out, especially since when you walk in, you can look in the water if they swim past. It's all separated with glass. You can walk over here and view them. And then the viewing area is very much a work in progress. It's coming along. It's coming along. The flamingos keep giving me setbacks because they fucking hate me, and that's just, I feel like a lot of people be like the best and worst animals to put in Planet Zoo, and I don't know, gargoyles breed like fucking insane. I have like 600 babies in there. They're very happy, and then the flamingos fucking hate me because yes, this one might be happy. Yeah, no, it has moderate welfare issues because of the social stuff, but guess what? I had to put them on birth control because motherfuckers won't stop breeding. And then there's not enough shelter for them, supposedly. But the problem is they like to hang out over here. And because only 1 or 2, like I bet, you're so, why? Is it because there's not enough of you? Or is it because you can't see the rest of the flock? I'm betting it's because they can't see the rest of the flock. It's too spaced out. You want like a perfect medium-sized circle where even if they're at their furthest point, they can see the rest of the flock. Because otherwise they hate life. And then I have 2 shelters for them to protect them against the viewing of the people. But no, they're the one reason why I keep getting protesters in my zoo, because the flamingos suck. I don't even know. Is this the feeding pond? Forage pool. So this is their forage pool, and I'm not even 100% sure they can get in it. But... And then I put rocks in it because I thought it would look nice to put these around it and put plants in it, make it look a little more, I don't know, natural. There is some offspring in here. You can see I have smaller ones here, a really nice waterfall. People seem to like them because they're easy view. I'm honestly thinking about, if I don't get rid of them fully, putting them away and putting a different species in here that actually appreciates my work and doesn't need all of this shelter, because reptiles tend to not give a shit. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I normally play horror games, but I do intermix it with like park management games and building games like this. I realize this habitat isn't like my best effort by any means, but especially with their shit little shelter there. However, they're basically pigs. They're northern Sulawesi. They're basically just pigs, guys. With a lot of poop in their habitat. But that's up to the keeper to fix. I don't even know if they can get in there. I don't think they can. Anyway, but that's just them. They like to do things. I wonder, rubbing pillar. Can you go inside a tree? Wait, why can it not be placed? Why can I no longer place you? It doesn't want to be. Okay. Is it not? Why is it red? I'm trying to see if I can. Obstructed. Why? I'm curious why it's obstructed. Is it because someone's using it? Is the little baby using it and that's why? What if we just duplicate it? Or can there not be... That's interesting. That's interesting that you can't put... Why would that be the case? This isn't habitat. That's weird. Why? Are they escaping for a reason that I don't know? Is it the keeper? The water looks undrinkable. Where's their water? No, where? Yeah, it needs cleaning badly. I get that, but what? Where's their undrinkable water? This looks like their drinkable water. Maybe they need like a small area of drinkable water. I don't know. Okay, if we go to habitat and we go to food and water. Water pipe. Food cage for... Oh, that's the reticulated giraffe. What is this for? Is this for like any of them? We're looking for the Sula... Whatever the fuck it's called. What are you called, little things? Barbarisu? Do we see Barber Beantrong? Are they called something? Is it northern first, or is it like... I don't think... Oh yeah, some of these are giving their like... Northern Sulawesi. Okay, so that should be fine. We'll just get a little water in there. Even though I'm pretty sure they're fine. How is everyone today? Not all my exhibits can be super impressive, but this is another exhibit that this is the popcorn. I call them popcorn, but these things. This is the bean trunks. I don't know if they can share their habitat with other animals. Let me look at it. You can, but the other options are not great because I'm pretty sure I have Malaysian tapirs already, but also these are water and I use water to make sure they can't. Some bears need a shitload of yeah, 920 land requirement. No, that ain't happening. I don't have enough room for some bears. I had lemurs in here at one point. I don't know why I got rid of them, in all honesty. We're gonna duplicate you. Why? Okay. And then I feel like we need to just always look at how you're doing things in game. And I'm betting that will help them be able to move up here because the stairs aren't climbable for them, I don't believe. But yeah, this is my my weird little mix of a temple zoo. This is going to be a bat house, but it's not going to be there. I just built a building and I shoved it there because I do that just like I did with this one. This one was a terrible, terrible placement, and I can't do that. I need to, here we go. Because I can select it, and I can move it, and then I can't merge it, because I can split all groups. Save selection is, or, okay, I can kind of move it, at least. Didn't move all the parts. Okay, cool. Anyway, this is definitely, like, a big work in progress. This is a bathroom. There's gonna be something here. I put a sign for Bernie's Bakes here. I'm not actually sure that that's what I'm going to put in there. I'm also not, I'm worried that they won't fit now. How do I go for the plain guest facilities, right? We have a whole lot of things now that we can put. We have like a little aquatic shop, so you can just put a countertop there. If that's what, so if you go to like Cosmic Cow, I don't know why it looks, where's your entrance there? So yeah, it would go like right there, but we're not, because that'd make it a pain in the ass to move it. And I put like, I made the walls a little elaborate, I suppose. I put like, I'm gonna probably put some stuff in the back, like it's gonna look like, because I mean you can't actually exit the bathrooms, but I'll probably put a door here. I have it like, I have a door here. I don't have one here, but I'll probably put a door here that'll make it look like they can get out, when in reality they just fucking hop out of here. This is meant to be like a restaurant. I don't have ooh, what is, oh, that's the Asian zoo entrance. That looks sweet as fuck. What the hell? What is that? European coach zoo entrance. That's cool. That's somewhat, it's not like simple, but it's small. That's cool. And then I have this ugly thing here because I am not decided. I was working on this because I wanted to kind of redo, I don't want to redo my gargoyle habitat. I just wanted to redo like the shell of the building, like the inside's pretty much fine. It's just the outside I wasn't super set on, just because it's like too flat, I feel like. But at the same time, I was like, I guess it's okay. I'm trying to do a different theme over here, more of where Indian animals are, so hence the gharial and whatever the fuck it is that I end up putting in here. I don't remember what I was gonna put in here. I think a type of monitor lizard that needs, I think they need deep water. Something needs deep water. I could put, because there isn't like a ton of deep water space in here, so it'd have to be something smaller. I kind of wanted to put like the platypus, I think was gonna originally be in here, but this might be too much space for the platypus. And then of course I'm like, okay, well what am I, because I have that exhibit built. I have a bat built. If I go to bat house, where are the bat houses? I guess it'd be under facilities, right? And animal exhibits. Where we go to shells. Here we go. Walk through. Damn, they have a Twilight. Damn, okay. They have like a Twilight one. You can see, which looks pretty fucking sweet. That looks really cool. You would definitely need to do the dirt and a path around it, but that looks really cool. Very Halloween. I would definitely, the only touches I would make to this is like I would add gargoyles, probably some vines, more vines, and definitely jack-o'-lanterns. Just so many jack-o'-lanterns. Hi, Lucy Paul. I don't know if I said Reaper. Thank you for the follow. I like that. That's just a prefab that you get. I believe that's a prefab in game. I don't think that's from someone made it. But here's the walkthrough habitat exhibit. Oh shit, I'm definitely gonna have to make that smaller. I didn't realize I made this too small. I can fix that. It needs to be just a little bit bigger. I think if I add another set of pillars, I didn't realize I made it too small. No. Oh wait, let's look at the Oceania one. I don't like making my own entrances like I have on another sandbox one, but it was a pain in the ass and I'm still not done with it. It looks great. Don't get me wrong, it looks fabulous, but it's very clean. It's just, it's too much. It's too much. That looks really nice. That looks really good. I like that. Anyway, I want to make a little Oceana habitat. What the hell is this? 5 small habitats and a waterfall. Is the waterfall inside of it? Okay, well, that looks fine. So my mistake with this one, which thankfully I'm gonna have to move it up, and then here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double these sections here up. I click on them, and then you do duplicate and advance move, and then you wanna line them up as well as you can. And then that, okay, and then we can exit build mode, and then we can just move it. And if you want it to be in the ground at all, like at all, you can always do that if it's too big. And then if we want to make for the bat habitat, it should be fine now, right? Ha 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 ha. Ah, it's tall enough now, which is great. The that's so small compared to, like, because that's, do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's, why is the piece so big? Like, why is there so much stuff on either side of it? It's what I don't understand. I know these have it, but like, you can build around those. This is really cute. This is so cute. Not a huge, the ceiling, the roof is okay. We could almost make this, I don't want to merge it and make it tall enough. I wonder, it's gonna go there. I have to figure out where I want to build the bat house, and also I gotta figure out where to put, where are the axolotls? Where? Well, I already, Mexico. Okay, desert. Well, they're aquatic, so yeah. I need to figure out where to put the axolotls. They don't... I guess I could put them in near the gator habitat. That might work. And then we have bats. Oops. We have the Egyptian fruit bat. I know for a fact we have more than one. We have the wombat, but I thought we had 2 different bats. It's called a flying fox, that's why. Tropical, desert, and grassland. That's because it's called a flying fox. Oh, we have a butterfly. We can put a butterfly house too. Australia, that's also tropical. Papua New Guinea. Okay, so this area. And what was the other one again? The Egyptian, all of Africa and this area. Okay, so we could put you more over here. Would be, you would, the Egyptian fruit bat would fit better. And then what was the other one? It was, what is this? Malabar Rose? Walkthrough. It is a walkthrough exhibit for butterflies? Sri Lanka, Asia. I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense, and everyone's talking about everyone's talking about butterflies, and I just, huh. There's the platypus. Oceania, Australia. I don't remember. Yeah, you can't put platypuses in other exhibits, but look how cute they are. Look how cute they are. All right, there is another type of monitor. Let's go with, can we not, they, you don't want to do Oceania, you want to do more Asia. We're not doing leopards. I do want to do a small clawed otter because they can get into a lot of, like, they could be in with the beach wrongs. That probably won't happen. Oh, red river hogs. That's what I wanted to do. Of course these can't. I might put these in that little exhibit, the Asian water monitor. They don't need a ton. They don't need any deep water. I do have deep water in there, but they don't need it. Land requirement. Doles. There's the Egyptian fruit. We already have gharials. We have plenty of them. Indian peafowls. I wish the flamingos were better. It sounds harsh, but I do wish they were just better. We could do the Malayan tapir with some of them. Komodo dragon we're gonna avoid. I feel like that's gonna be a lot of effort. And little Peha. These guys actually don't need, like, between land and water, they really don't need that much. Which is really funny. Wish these guys, they can't share with anything. But look at them. Oh, we have another flying fox. We have a spectacled flying fox. Which is another, yeah, Papua New Guinea, Indonesia. Huh. And sun bears can share exhibit with the beach wrong. But yeah. We aren't doing that. I have caiman as well. I think the caiman are gonna go in. We need to order. It sounds weird. We need to order some of these guys. How many can? Only 2 at most. That's not. Yeah, I guess the requirements aren't very much. You can only have 2 of them too. Oh well. We can only have 2, but that's what we're gonna get. Why is it lagging? Why are we going so slow? Failing to understand why we're going so slow. What the hell is going on? Hello? Why is my zoo moving so slow? Yeah, I'm still not moving fast. I don't know what happened there. Why am I moving so slow? What did I hit? Let me see, I had to have hit something. Camera effects, atmospheric conditions, free look. Explore mode, cinematic mode. Okay, I don't... Camera effects. Change simulation speed. We don't need to worry about that. It's moving fine this way, but it's just not this way. I don't know if that's a bug or not. I haven't really had this issue before. Usually it moves just fine. What is going on? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the why it's set like the way it's set. Give it a save real quick. We might have to, like, exit and come back in because I don't know. I don't know why it's moving like that. I'm gonna go make sure there's nothing running in the background that I don't need. I feel like something must have turned itself on. OBS, yeah. I don't know why. Let me try hitting play again. Hello. Okay, it takes forever to start up. So we have 3 bat species and then a butterfly house for the walkthrough habitats. Because I feel like something got held up. Come on. It might be that my zoo's gotten a lot too much in it without a good SSD. I don't know. Because this part's not having. No, it's still chugging. What the fuck? It should not be moving this slowly. It should not be moving this slowly. What is going on? What got toggled? Because that's the only thing I could think of is something got toggled and either in settings, even though I didn't, that's the only thing I fucked with was the soundtrack. I turn off VSync. I doubt that's the case, but that's definitely not. What's this? Is it just settings again? Okay. Disable hint show. Interface auto scale graphics. This is fine. Effects settings. Yeah, whatever. Camera. It should be camera. Camera behavior. Simple. Fixed height panning. Priority raise or rotate. Edge scroll speed. Disable camera collision with terrain. Move the camera where the cursor is the edge of the screen. Shouldn't need that though. Okay. Weird. Nope, don't need that. Cause like the camera doesn't move. I can zoom in just fine. Okay, so it wants me to. Don't want to have to move. Not why is it? Did something get pressed? It shouldn't be. Now I'm wondering if caps lock wasn't caps lock, but it got slower for some reason. I don't like that I have to use both my mouse and WASD to get around quickly. But because usually I can just use WASD and that's it. But now I have to use my mouse to get around my zoo, and I dislike that. It's fine to do that, I just don't want to have to drag. I find that a bit of a pain. I'm gonna end up troubleshooting this now, because like I have to know what is going on that it's doing this. I have another idea. Paradise, Utopia. Is it Utopia? Or is it Blueprint and Zoo? This is my if this is the right one, it's my more classic that has no animals in it right now. I also thought about making like one of them with like a temple partially underwater. I think that'd be cool. I know I need a staff room, Jesus. It's paused, or it's not paused. This is a huge work in progress. Actually, I meant to look because I was redoing water. I was learning how to do water better in Planet Zoo. With this one, this is my most recent one, so it's some of it is more shallow, some of it's more deep over here. But I have to drag. Those were my examples. I downloaded these. And then this is actually my entrance. I made my entrance. Actually, I made all of this except for the fountain. So I used pieces here. I just thought, hey, this could look really nice. Did I make this? I don't think I made this one. Because it's like a little gift shop. And I think it looked nice as is. So I put that there so they could have a gift shop. And there's the plaza, and then this is just meant to be like obviously where they enter, but okay, I fixed it. Nope, it's still moving. It's only when I thought I did. If I'm holding that down for some reason, it's good. What is this then? Is that all one mouse can do? I can't figure out. So, yep, I don't even know what this is. This is the entrance to a Bernie's Bakery. Lots of animals. This is my attempt at a classical zoo. I struggled with the roof here. Bathrooms are there. This is a workshop. This is... I don't know what this is. Information? Yeah, that's information. So it's gonna look like this is where they quote-unquote purchase their tickets, even though it's actually right here, but same thing over here. But I don't think I have a shop in here, do I, at all? Nope. It's just a faux area. And then they can come upstairs, which I did an okay job with. And then have a little area here where they can like eat whatever food they're ordering. I was gonna do a patio, but I couldn't figure out a way for the patio to not look like crap. I thought about dragging the bridge, honestly, all the way up here, like over there too. These pillars were a bit of a pain though. And I'm not putting, that's just an empty thing there, but it doesn't matter. I thought for like a start in my first attempt at building my own entry, it's actually pretty decent. Obviously a lot of work is still to be done, given I don't like how I have to. A lot of work still has to be done. The glass is okay. Could be better. I need to figure out, like, it just doesn't look all that correct. I need to find something to do with the inside here. Like, have something connecting them so they don't look like that it's like this middle part just isn't connect, like there's nothing here. I need it to connect to something that looks like boards that are holding it up or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out this issue, and then this is obviously habitat area. Same with here, except it's not just a habitat area. It's, I don't know why that's not lined up. And that's weird that's not lined up. I thought about having it come out too, like it would come out more and you could see the animal. But I was like, oh, I'll give them privacy. You know, some animals do need the privacy. And then a little mesh fence thing, and I'm like maybe lamps or something on top and make it look kind of nice. I don't know. It's definitely a work in progress. This is going to be a non-habitat, but the gate where the keeper will enter and everything, and then the upstairs is like a reptile house, which was the biggest pain to do because you can see that there's like clipping, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I wanted them to be like at a slightly raised thing, so I'm gonna have to fill in some of this with stuff. I wanted them to, I don't know how I'm gonna do the roof here. The roofs are where I struggle like by far the most. I feel like I'm gonna have to put like a foundation, like a double foundation on top to get everything to work well. But we'll see. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll make it like I did over here, or how that looks, like the green kind of coppery look. And I don't know, I have different, this is just carries on from there, and then I was like, okay, I'll do this because I don't know why. Yeah, I think it looks fairly decent for what I was trying to accomplish with. I mean, this part is not my biggest. I kind of wish that would have turned out a bit different, especially since I'm going to be doing the same thing from here over here. I'm not able to put a reptile thing here. That's why that's empty. But I wanted to like do another one over here, but I didn't want to do like a curved. I wanted it just to go like, I don't know. I wanted to go like here and maybe have it flat and then go up and go that way, but I might be able to like redo that. I don't know. I'm like I said, the roof is gonna be probably horrible to work with. I want to know why my Planet Zoo. I like using WASD to move around, so I don't know. It's weird that it. It's weird that I used WASD so often that. I mean, I can use the mouse. It's just. Ooh, I don't. Why are you freaking out like that? Is it doing that on the other side too? Huh. Interesting. That's weird. I want to know. Because it's not just. Surface lock ensures terrain edits are relative to the surface initially clicked on. I want to know why My keyboard ain't functioning. What's the lock button do? No, that ain't gonna be it. That means locked, I think. Like, what did I hit? Damn, my zoo is so busy. Let me try. That's F1. What would have done it? What would have done it? I like that those torches are on. I don't like. I'm gonna be like fucking obsessed with why it's moving slower all of a sudden. I know that's probably like. Maybe the flamingos will be fine. Maybe they won't be too unhappy with their situation. I have no idea. I'm also kind of bashful to build in here. I guess bashful's the right word. I don't know why I get like that where I'm like, oh no, people are gonna judge me. It's like, no, I already know my shit's not great on here. But it also doesn't matter because you just build what you want. Like this little fucking hut. I hate it. I don't know what to do with it. I think it's terrible looking, but I don't know what to build with it right now. But right now I just want to know what I hit. I don't think that's it. What would I have pressed? If anyone had, why? I should have put. Yeah. Try T. Did I accidentally hit T? Yep, it was. Oh my god. That's what I've been trying to figure out, why it was moving so slow. It's T. If you hit T, which I guess I probably did at some point. I was wondering why it was so slow. Okay, so we have to go to animal trading. Because I don't think... Okay, I have my Wait. I'm concerned. Why? I have animal storage, trade history, recent transactions. And this is animal market. These are ones you can buy. Okay. Right? Species. Okay, where... Okay, reset filters. I don't know why. It was just... I was like, wait. I didn't buy those, but why are these the only ones showing up? Okay, can we sort... Species... Let's reset. How... Is there filters, like... Age, appeal, auction time, price. I don't care about all of that. I just want to have what I want to have. Which is we have the caiman and that's the American alligator. Oh god. Okay, we have to go down by list. We definitely want an Asian small clawed. Asian, yeah. We want to put one, we'll probably, okay, we want a male. Oh, they're both, you're slightly rated higher. We'll adopt you. Then we want a female. We'll adopt you. I want to build a Asian small clawed habitat. Let's go ahead and adopt them as well. I don't remember. I think it's just one male that they want, and like and then we can do the females, right? I want to know. I have to know what the can we Baird's taper is one we have. Beach roll. Alright, oh yeah, we have prairie dogs now. Bongos. Bongos would be cool. I should get okapis. I have all that room. I should get an okapi. I wonder how bad they are to take care of. How bad are you to take care of? Can you can be in the same thing as the Red River Hog. But the Red River Hog can be with the okapi, and I do just the okay, the Red River Hog is just awesome, like apparently. Because it can be with the okapi, it can be with the pig. Oh, that's what I kind of want to do, is put them in with the pygmies. The Nihileshwis and the pygmies, and then they get along, but they don't get along with the pygmies. Red River Hogs and pygmies might have to just go together. Can we go back to the animal trading? It's gonna restart us, isn't it? Yeah. Wish it wouldn't. We don't want bongos or California sea lions. We have so many capybaras, like collared peccaries. I'm pretty sure I have, and I definitely have columbines. Whatever I thought, cougars are bad choice. I'm pretty sure the dwarf caiman is one we have. I don't remember what we have. Don't we have the dwarf caiman? No, we have the spectacled caiman in here. How many spectacled caimans do we have? We have 3. Where's the Zoopedia for these guys? Send to zoo, quick trade, compare mates. I don't want any of that. I just want Zoopedia, but how about we type in Cayman? Look at how cute he is. All Africa. And then what's the other Cayman? Suppose they can only be with one, yeah. And the other one's these spectacled. We already have that one, and that's probably also only like one individual, right? 1 to 6. Oh my god. Damn. 1 male and up to 5 females. That's why we have that one. Now we need to know tropical, aquatic, and grassland. Okay, South America and Mexico. We're gonna put those. We'll put the little dwarf caiman here then. We could probably put the saltwater crocodile here, in all honesty, because I'm just saying, like, they don't actually need that much space. Especially if you just have one. I'm pretty sure saltwater crocodile need much space. Just curious. Yeah, 210 and 210. I bet you that's enough. Because they can only have like 1 male and 2 females. How much does that go up? Not a whole lot. I don't know how much. I don't know how I am curious if that's gonna be okay. Space for them. It might be. Can we measure that space? How big? How big is this space? Can we fit a crocodile in here? Land area, it doesn't say. Why? Is it because, what does it mean, multiple habitats? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How do we fix multiple habitat gates? But there isn't. It goes here. It's probably because it's up against the guard. Does the flamingo one have that problem? No, it doesn't. But I also curious about how to redraw this gate. Edit barrier, because apparently we have to edit it. Oh, it's considering the flamingo habitat as part of its... Weird. No barrier, that's fine. Because it should just be here and here. But for some reason... Or is it showing me just all the... It's showing me all habitats. Okay, that's fine. I don't see it having multiple habitat gates. Unless it's... We're gonna get rid of it, and we're gonna try this again. Where's the wooden one? Wooden one's probably acceptable, right? Obstructed. Oh, okay, because it has to be... By... Okay. Still says multiple habitat... Well, if it's not that one, then what other one would it be? This one doesn't say multiple habitats, so I don't know where it's getting. Edit barrier, please. We're gonna figure out what the heck your problem is. Two habitats have become merged and invalid. Remove excess habitat. Yeah, that's what I just did because it was merged. I saw where it was merged finally. Then can we move this like? We need to move this length back. That's insane. Especially since the animals are probably gonna go up against that. Hopefully this didn't fuck the gargoyle habitat. Damn, that's a lot of trash. Because it wants to like... That should be fine. It says incomplete, but where is the barrier incomplete? Is it here to here? Why did it merge them? I don't understand why it's merging the habitat gates. Where does it think it's merging them? Also, why is that there, I guess? We could put it here. I think the problem is this hut being here and then the gates here, but it should be... I need to know where your gate is. I like how it says edit barrier, but then it's showing literally every barrier in the game. Trying to figure out what is merged and what is not. It doesn't seem merged here, but yeah, the gharial habitat's having issues now. Alright, will it not even show me? Yeah, it won't show me. Let me guess, every single one is merged for whatever reason. No? Damn, that's a lot of land. Okay, so it's not all merged. It's literally just the gharial habitat in this one, and it's because these damn rocks. Damn, okay. I know what we're gonna do. I didn't want to do this, but we're gonna take the rocks out, or take the rocks and put them in, but we're gonna, in order for these habitats to not merge, we're doubling up the rocks. Not saying it's gonna look the best. It won't. But it's the only thing I can think of doing at the moment. That one is gonna be much harder to do. Barrier. Oh, that's the gharial habitat it's deleting. Should do. We're gonna get rid of that. We're getting rid of that, so... Even though that still is saying there's a gate here, it's not... The one thing is, if you want to have habitats that are next to each other, it can be a huge pain. guess this should be fine, right? That's fine. There should be 2 separate. Ooh, viewing dome entrance. Small guest gate. That gate. Wait, small wooden habitat. What is, like, for, like, the Galapagos tortoise? Anyway, we're gonna do a wooden one, and... Hi, Speedy. We're gonna try fix incomplete edit barrier. Null barrier, please. Don't you dare. I'm trying to, like, not have issues with this damn zoo, but... Okay. So is it done? Is that good enough? Okay, that's good. It's good. Fucking hell. Alright, that's our water area. We have a lot of land, and that's our water area. So it is definitely big enough for a saltwater croc. Probably too big. I'm okay. Had to deal with some frustrating issues in this game, but that happens a lot. I'm just glad to have solved them and get this habitat, like, ready to go, because I would like to put, I think, a salty in here. And this is my incomplete, like, viewing area, but I think it'll look nice. I thought about putting, like, the otters. I like this park cat. It looks really nice, but I might do more of Indian market style over here with the gharial. And I don't know, I just debated what to put in here, or I could put caiman, but caiman are so small. They're so small. I could put bear, depending how big was the area. 888. Honestly, that's big enough for, like, a slightly larger animal. I wish I could move this. Can I please move this? It won't let me. Okay, we just remember 888 and 590. Red River hogs are interesting because they don't actually need a lot of water, or any for that matter. And then they go with pygmies, which I'd rather, I think, have anything. Can we go back? Can we go back? We can't. I can fit a fairly large thing in here if it's semi-aquatic, just because there's also a lot of water in here, and I'd like to have something. I don't think African buffalo are gonna work. They surprisingly only need a small amount, but, like, that's per. That's per. You're looking to have at least 3. That would be 600. I mean, I still have enough. I have enough. Somehow. Look, American bullfrog. These guys need deep water, and I could put them in here. They have enough requirements. I just wouldn't have an underwater viewing for them, which is sad, because I have above water viewing only and not, like, a good area. I don't want everything to have like an elaborate viewing area sometimes. You just want like something a little more simple, you know? Like this is supposed to be kind of like a simple habitat where people just walk by and like see them. I think I already I have Baird's taper. I have one of them, so I'm not looking, and they can climb. You have to be careful with things that can climb. Sea lion obviously not gonna necessarily work for me. I could put lemurs in here because then they can't get out, which is nice. I like the dwarf caiman. I think they're really cute. But you can only have a couple. You can only have 2. They're so cool looking. They're so cool. But again, you need like a very tiny area for them. You do not need this kind of elaborate thing. I mean, same with, fossa are kind of difficult though. Unfortunately, they shouldn't. There's the giant otter. Okay, so, but they need deep water, which you do have deep water and a lot of water requirements, and I think 2 to 15, Jesus. If we had 5, we do still have enough requirements to have 5 otters in here. We could put the giant otters in here. I don't know with aquatic, tropical, and grassland what their preferred stuff is. I don't know a lot about them. Gray seal's gonna be like Arctic stuff. So far, honestly, the giant otter might be, even though I'm gonna have the small claw, because giant otters can't be, yeah, they don't gain anything for being with other creatures. But they do need a little bit of deep water, which we do have. Deep water requirement, 72. I assume we have that much. We have enough water. I assume the deep water, that's enough. They just won't... You won't be able to see them. These, surprisingly, the little penguins don't need... They would be kind of cute to go here. They do need deep water, but, because I feel like, since these are Oceania, I want to put Oceania stuff kind of near each other. Because the Oceania has a very specific look if I'm going to be having more... I guess it doesn't matter. I can put stuff wherever I want, I suppose. Nyala wouldn't be a good thing to put in here. Platypus kind of would. Even though, like, it's way too big. It can have... I could have 3. Even though they don't need that much at all. What about pygmies? I know they don't need deep water at all, correct? Yeah. They're a fairly small area. Gotta be choosy, picky and choosy. I really think either the salty, because I don't know how many people care about seeing an underwater viewing of a salty, or the otters. The otters, I mean, they don't need... It is surprising how little space these fuckers need, okay? For 2 adults, that's not much space. They don't need shit, and then they're, like, always happy. They're always fucking happy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They're extremely, extremely easy to please. Which is kind of nice. I mean, we could put otters in here and just the giant otters and just move habitats eventually if need be, because I might even put, if I have to get rid of the flamingos, obviously the shelter will be gone and maybe these things and feeding pond, so I could just put the crocs in here. This is very shallow water, so there is that to consider, or the caiman, or I could shore up the exhibit like here, and then this could be a really tiny exhibit. Like, it'd be hard to do 2 exhibits though like that, especially when the gharial exhibit is so close. The gharial exhibit is not, it looks really elaborate, it's not. They have 3 different viewing areas, those are more elaborate. Like this, the bridge is simple, and then there's the underwater viewing. So like they don't. I think we're gonna do otters. We're gonna do otters, and then we're gonna do the. We don't have to worry about in there that this exhibit is done. There's multiple shelters, multiple viewings. There's this platform viewing, the indoor viewing, so they can't with one way, so the animals can't see you, and then you can kind of see them from other areas in the zoo. Like if you're up here, which I thought about making this like an indoor. It's more of a viewing area, but I need to make honestly, hold up. I could put this here. I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to block that though. Like this would be. Like it could go either direction, can't it? It's nearly big enough just that way to cover everything. And the thing is, it runs into this a little bit, which I'm not the biggest fan. And then it. Oh yeah. It would have to go almost that way, which is more unfortunate because it definitely looks better if you were to shore it up more like this. I could make it just one and do it this way. It would have one little viewing area, or do something similar. I just don't want it like, oh yeah. It would give people shade is more, but I could easily just do attach some stuff at the end here. The viewing platform, anything with a roof is where like I get really caught up, so I do more simple roofs or kind of copy and paste a lot of stuff because I'm like, how do people make such elaborate fucking roofs? How do you decide? How do you do this, right? I'm honestly thinking I should go more this route though. How I did here with just really simple, honestly, extremely simple roofing style. Just to give it maybe a little bit more of a building look. I can even take off this on the side. You can do that. And it would give them, I could put a thing here too. I know I have bathrooms. What do I have over here? It's a bathroom and the world's busiest juice shop right before you go into the reptile house, which is one of my, even though it just took a lot of work. This was such a lot of work. And I was so happy with the way it turned out. Like, it's not, yes, they could use a lot more plant life. It could use, like, a lot of vines and stuff, but I kind of like it. And it's, like, somewhat simplicity. Reptile house on the inside. On the upside, you have your pizza. You have your pizza. You have your information booth, which I partly should trade out for something else up here. Because an information booth can go pretty much anywhere. I don't know if people can sit in these now that I think about it. What is traversal area? Habitat. It's not a habitat though. Guest education coverage, guest needs, staff happiness. How do we check traversal? That's mostly what I want to know is like, can they sit here? If not, because I have 5, I'm wondering if I need to get rid of the middle one. Power, it doesn't really say, does it? Just guest needs. Hungry, thirst, toilet, education, staff traversable area. I wish it would show me like traversable area for guests. Guest coverage area. What the hell are these underneath there? Okay, you can't actually see that. I don't know if anyone's sitting there. I have all these trash cans and all these beautiful benches. And I have no idea if people can sit here. Clearly there's paths here. The feeling, yeah, there has to be a path there. There's a thing here. I have a feeling that that is past. Are they coming out to play? Oh. Come on, little guy, you can do it! You haven't come out in forever! The bean trongs are out! Finally! Finally! What were we gonna put in there? We need to adopt otters. Animal market. Animal trading. Large... No, giant. Giant otter. We can get giant pandas. Okay, well, we can have quite a few of these things. So, you have slightly more. We'll adopt you. And then we'll adopt both females. Because they can only have one male, right? Okay, they can have 2 males. Okay, 9 males and 9 females. So they can have... They can have a... I didn't know that. Let's get another male. Okay. And then we'll send to zoo. In source private zoo. Okay, we got our small clawed otters, our Asian water monitors, which, because of their size, we need to put the spectacled caimans in their appropriate habitat. Spectacled caimans can at least be a lot. So we're gonna go put them in their proper habitat. Why? If I have to figure out an idea for the bat house, because I don't think this thing's gonna work the way I wanted it to. It fits, it's too... I can probably do something on the side to make it look better, but it's gonna need things on the side to make it look better. I'm not familiar with the habitats for those, and I also don't know their foliage. So I might have to just put them in here. I have an exhibit for them, right? Do I not? Did I not line it? Because I have theirs here. I need to see. Yep. I gotta figure out how... That, and that. I'm gonna have to build. We're gonna duplicate that and put it over here. I don't know why. Really far from the gator habitat, but we could put it here instead. I don't want to put it any much closer. Or I put it back here and have them have their own like little keeper area, which is a possibility. I could do that. The same could be true over here though. I'm gonna have to remove. Oh, that is already marked as a habitat. We're gonna... that gate. We're gonna put these suckers in once I find them. It's not connected at the moment. I'm gonna have to do that, but wait, is the other one also kind of blocked off like that? What the hell? Yeah, it is. As long as they can get in, it don't matter. These are combined. I don't like that. I don't like that they're combined. Yeah, I was worried about that. I'm gonna have to edit the barrier for them. For the most part, it's fine. It's just right here where I need to delete it. And then... and then I gotta make sure it does not... don't think they're gonna end up going under the bridge at all. Nope, we're not connecting. I have to see. No barrier. Yeah, we're doing a no barrier. This one's a bit harder to tell what I'm doing because it's inside. I'm trying to get it to not connect. Okay, that should be good. Yep. Good there. Now we just gotta construct a path. We're gonna align it to grid. Staff path only. Wish we got more staff paths. Like, don't want it to go. Yeah, I don't like how that's been aligned. We don't want it to be like that either. And we can probably align it to grid. Yep. Why is it obstructed? No, hello, we don't. We're gonna try to delete some of this. I'm not happy with. I want it to be up against the exhibit. And then it shouldn't go in, okay. And then they have glass. Okay, if we go to animal trading, animal storage, we should be able to go to the caiman. Spectacled caiman. Send to zoo. Delivery scheduled. There we go. And then we have to untoggle pause because it's going to be a bit. What are they called again? Animal trade. Okay, spectacled caiman. It is. Why didn't it save? Wait, who had offspring? The guard. Oh my god, they bred again? The terrapin had offspring. That's probably fine. Expector is arriving in a month. I don't know if that's fine. Okay, the caiman are being delivered, I think. One at a time. Where are you? I know. We need this caiman to arrive. We're actually going to hire a keeper as well. Zoo. Staff. We always have a separate... We're gonna hire a keeper. Can we not place him there? Okay. Now that he's been placed. Employment. Clean, feed, tend. We're giving you a work zone. Did we not create a work zone? Spectacled caiman. I guess there's more than one. That is the right one, right? Okay, yep, that's correct. Okay, so we hit. We're gonna get you assigned. Where the fuck are they? Inspector has arrived. That's fine, I think. Where are my caiman? Here they are. Wait, there's one more. Tickets are cheaper and people are complaining. And that bathroom's not open yet, so that's fine. Low welfare for Bard's Taper. I don't know why. It's always the flamingos. This one, though. This one's Are you stuck? Has severe social welfare issues. Okay, because there's too many of you? You have... Okay, are there too many? Adequate number of animals in its social group. How is it my fault you're not socializing with your members of your own species? Just find them. It's when you make an exhibit too elaborate, they hate you. You guys are smaller than I thought you'd be. Well, maybe the male is bigger? That was a female too. Is this the male? Yeah, the male might be a little bit bigger. But we're gonna let all that glitter go away, and then there's no way that y'all are okay with this empty ass habitat, so moderate welfare issues. Because yeah, enrichment, you need enrichment and you need stuff in your habitat. We just gotta figure out what you want. They don't need shelter, but they need terrain. What terrain? We need rock and long grass. I'm actually surprised you like long grass. Most of the stuff, that's fine. We need a lot more plant coverage, and that's fine. We're gonna get you guys what you want. Underwater with a minimum area of more than 3 meters deep. Okay. Alright, so they need rock and long grass. I'm extremely... Okay. surprised that they are a species that needs a lot of rock, but maybe it won't be as much once I... Is this not rock on the edge? That might be dirt. How did I do it? The gators probably didn't need actually any of it. How do we want to make their habitat look like rocks? I can always disguise it. You disguise it under here, and they'll never know. They'll never be the wiser. Or I can make it like here-ish. There's a lot of actual grass over here. They need more long grass? Or is it too much? Less grass. Okay. Well, you can get rid of it. We're working on our way of getting, that ain't doing a great job, honestly. Alright, you guys tend to need... We're gonna make it rock on the outside, I guess. Probably a mixture of rock and dirt, in all honesty. We're gonna do rock primarily on these corners. Get your rock percentage up. And at the same time, there, we got a good amount of rock. We need less long grass. Let's go for short then. I'm gonna get rid of all of this long grass because I don't think they even like it. They like flat. I know some people get the habitats completely together before they put the animals in, which is fine and dandy, but I never know terrain-wise what they're gonna want. Alright. If there's any more long grass there. They got the terrain suitable. That's not in the red anyway. And then we need... I kind of want to do like a soil, like a heavy soil look, where they're gonna be like there. Mix in a bit with that. Can they have a lot of soil? They can have a decent amount of soil. They want more rock, but then they can do a lot more sand. Put that up ours. We'll do a little bit of sand. Honestly, we should probably do rock before we do sand on that. Like, yeah, coarse sand and fine sand. We're gonna do rock again. It's just we're gonna do sand first. And then we're gonna do rough. We'll do smooth rock. I think need a decent amount. Oh, well, there it is. Actually, it's not all that much. And then we could put more rock right around here if I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna do sand. Or dirt. Let's do some heavy soil around here because we're gonna have like nesting areas. I'm gonna put habitat bedding. Alright. That's a beaver pool? I'm curious. Oh, that's cute. That's what that is. Okay. Whoa. Aquatic penguin shelter. That's a huge shelter, by the way. Aquatic habitat large. Oh my god. Wait, who is... Does it say? Giant otter habitat. Okay. I am curious. feel like you have to get these lined up fairly decent. Yeah, that's not. The tree ain't lined up though. Some of the other plants aren't lined up either, but you want to usually line it up to the path. Is that supposed to be a... I'm curious. Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, where's the water go? Yeah, you line it up at the path. That actually looks pretty good. Uh-oh. I'm lagging a bit. Can I get out of this, please? Thank you. I do like the way they did the waterfall. It looks really nice. However, yeah, I do not want to do that right now. We need something for the cave. However, now I'm like, well, what other stuff do they have? Large herbivore habitat. That looks like it's for large primate habitat. Okay, this is definitely African habitat. Large bear habitat. Monkey temple. So much. Okay, can we just type in caiman? Maybe we should type in specifically the type. I think we've discussed that they don't really need a shelter. Like, they don't care. Okay, a mud bath, a platform floats. Heater. I assume this goes in an area. It's a cooler. We could put I don't actually know if they like swim under that or not. But we're doing a little bit different for... We can do a restraint feeder. Have an idea. I'm gonna be putting some of these, like covering them up a little bit. Now we have dirt there. Do we want them to have their mud bath? They only have like one viewing area really. Is there in here? Surprised when we get that close. I wanted to do bedding here, but I can always move that. We're gonna sink that, and then we're gonna cover it in a little bit of dirt. Spectacles. Yep, okay, small, what is this for? Okay, doesn't entirely say what that is. Water jets. They have a lot of different things. Large water trough. Blood scent marker. Little water jets and a frozen blood pumpkin. They always put their little shelter, I guess, over here, kind of away from people. We can always move a lot of this stuff too, which I'm not really concerned about. Give them a colorful. Let's give them a ball, a pumpkin ball. I don't know where this is gonna go, but it'll move anyway. A lot of this will. Oh yeah, they should probably get a food tray. They do need to eat. We can move a lot of that stuff. I just want to make sure I have plenty of stuff for them. And then I want to get them bedding. Do they not like bedding? This is for American alligator, but not the spectacle. Saltwater croc needs it too. But not the spectacled caiman. No, not you. Interesting. Alright, now we gotta figure out plants and coverage. Rocks doesn't matter a whole lot, in all honesty. Did they say... I was hoping it would say. Okay. Tropical, aquatic, grassland. It should be good. Yeah, grassland, aquatic, and tropical. Let's make sure. Tropical, aquatic, and grassland. And then we should have a pretty good idea of what they might like. Little mud wall, that would be kind of nice. We could cover it up. I mean, I can make this work, but if I really wanted to, give them, do they have wood in the back? Yeah, they do. Can make it do that, which I used to do a lot in the, not Planet Zoo, that's a bathroom, okay. I have no idea what they're gonna like. I like the pitch. Oh, please tell me they like pitcher plants. Is this? Oh, they're so cool. Oh, they're so cool. Are these upside down? They look upside down to me. Do you have to assemble them yourself? Because I don't like that very much. Yeah, you do. You like the pitcher plant? No, they hate it. Damn. I thought it was cool. Well, they're probably not gonna... We probably want to sort by, like, South America. Okay, so like a Brazil nut tree, I bet they would love. Yeah, I'm betting they would. Probably like these or acacia. The way I sorted it, so hopefully these are the ones I do like. You guys like... There's gotta be some aquatic ones in here. Where are the ones that I can just put... I want to put stuff in the water. I want to make this as elaborate as the alligator one, even though the viewing ain't the best. I could make another viewing area, like a really small one. I mean, because they can see here, but then there's nothing like that on this side. Please like it? Please like the plant? Yes, they like the acacia palm. They like something. Okay. That's it. Let's see if we can't get them. Where did it go? Where did the acacia plant go? Where did it go? They probably like lobster claws, right? What? I like having like a lot. Where'd it go? Okay, they like the lobster claw plants, which is... Oh, that's nice. What is all this? Holy shit. Okay. Cool, but we're not gonna use that right now. Where are the flowers? I wanted to get them some kind of like, kind of how I have it like here. I wanted to do something similar, but I think they have to be able to swim. Do they have to be able to swim under this? Because it has floaties on it, which is fine, but do they have to swim under it? I don't know. I don't know if they have to swim under it or not. We're gonna edit. And we're gonna be taking a lot of these same things. We're gonna put it right here. And then you just gotta, why? It doesn't look like it wants to line up the way I want it to. The arrows point all weird directions. No, that is most certainly not what I put. Didn't think about it. They might not be able to get over here now. I don't know why it looks like that. We're gonna get rid of that, and then we're gonna alright, we're just gonna have to oh, you can't. Interesting. Thought you could move it. I'm gonna have to get rid of these plants more than likely, but I was hoping to move Jetty. Oh god, why is that one so much higher up than the rest? Is that actually like that? Or is it just a different... No, it isn't. It isn't moved up. But I might have it sunk into the ground. I do have these ones sunk into the ground more. Let me. Better. I'm gonna probably get rid of the eel grass because I'm assuming that these guys don't like the eel grass. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Are you okay with eelgrass? Yeah, you are okay with the grass. Good. And we can keep that in there, and then I have to get... get another one of those. Okay. Just a little bit there. Make sure everything fits good. I like that. I wonder if I could cover this, if they would still get on it. That I'm not sure about. Because I like how I did have temple pieces coming down. Lots of various just runes and stuff like they're kind of swim through, which is why I'll probably complete most of this. I'll probably need to wrap up because I do need to eat lunch here soon. But yeah, I'll definitely complete. I'll probably post pictures more online. I'm going to complete this habitat and my otter habitat later. I'm just not feeling super great today, so I'm feeling pretty tired, and these flamingos are like pissing me off with their I just don't like them. I'm gonna be honest. The flamingos just don't want to work with me. Damn, it looks weird with the top thing. Could put a smaller version of that in. But I don't want to take up too much of their water. I still don't know needs a greater deep... Oh, okay. So yeah, that won't work. Because that needs a deeper area of water around it. Whereas... So... Honestly, this could move to a different... But I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna keep it there. It doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna give it a save because... I'm gonna give it a save, and I'm gonna go learn a lot more. Alright, until next time, guys, which will be Friday, because I have a thing to do the rest this week. I'm quite busy, but I do have a video coming out. Before then, it'll all be either today or tomorrow. I already have it uploaded and everything. I just gotta finish my... Oh, you're back? I'm about to take off. I have a video coming out probably today. I literally just have to finish the thumbnail. Everything else is done. It's already uploaded to YouTube and everything. I just have to finish the thumbnail. That is all. And I don't know, I procrastinate on thumbnails, which is why I don't have as many videos out as I should, because that's it. But that'll be out. It's almost finished. I just suck at thumbnails. Alright. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!